Imagine a bloom, delicate yet resilient. Now imagine it as a symbol of the holiest mother, bearing the most precious fruit. In the highlands of Ethiopia, an ancient tradition unfolds each year, a spiritual journey known as Tsome, the fast of the flower. It's a tale of perilous escape, divine miracles, and unwavering devotion rooted in a pivotal moment of Christian history. But what makes this fast so profoundly unique? And what secrets does the flower truly hold about the Holy Family's untold migration? Our story begins not with tranquility, but with terror. In the bustling town of Bethlehem, a jealous king named Herod was consumed by a dark prophecy. He feared a newborn king would usurp his throne. His ruthless decree to slaughter every male child under 2 years old in Bethlehem and its vicinity. This brutal act, known as the Massacre of the Innocents, plunged families into unimaginable grief. For one family, however, divine intervention offered a desperate chance at survival. An angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, delivering a stark warning. "Arise, take the young child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and be there until I bring you word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him." With no time to spare, under the cloak of night, Joseph, the Virgin Mary, the infant Jesus, and often their trusted companion Salome, began a desperate exodus. They left everything behind, embarking on a long, arduous journey through unforgiving deserts and unfamiliar lands, seeking refuge from a tyrant's wrath. This was not a leisurely pilgrimage. It was a flight for life. Imagine the unimaginable hardships, the scorching sun by day, the biting cold by night, the gnawing hunger, the desperate thirst, the constant fear of discovery. The Virgin Mary, a young mother, carried the future of humanity on her back, navigating treacherous paths, her heart undoubtedly heavy with worry, yet resolute in her faith. This period of exile, lasting 3.5 years, was a testament to their endurance and a profound chapter in the divine narrative. Their suffering wasn't just physical, it was a spiritual trial that would forever be remembered. But even in their darkest hours, divine light shone through. Ethiopian tradition, recounted in texts like the miracles of Mary and Mahlete Tsige, tells of wondrous events. When thirst threatened to overwhelm them, Jesus miraculously caused fresh water to spring from arid ground. This water, sweet for the faithful, turned bitter for those with ill intent. In one powerful instance, when Herod's soldiers neared, a quick-witted child of Joseph named Yosa startled Mary. For his fright, he was transformed into stone, a testament to the sanctity of their journey. In Egypt, their mere presence shattered pagan idols, fulfilling ancient prophecies and proclaiming the true God's arrival. After years of exile, once Herod's tyranny had ended, the Holy Family received a new divine message. It was safe to return. They retraced their steps, eventually settling in Nazareth. Their journey had not only spared Jesus, but had also consecrated the land of Egypt, transforming it into a second Holy Land for many. And it is this very journey, filled with both immense suffering and incredible miracles, that the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church commemorates annually, not with solemn mourning, but with a beautiful symbolic celebration, Zemene Tsigie, the season of the flower. Why the flower? Why Tsige? The answer lies in profound biblical symbolism. According to the prophet Isaiah, "There shall come forth a rod from the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots." Isaiah 11:1. Church scholars beautifully interpret this. The Virgin Mary is the pure, unfading flower, the root and stem from which the fruit of life, Jesus Christ, blossomed. She is the immaculate bloom that bore the eternal fruit, representing purity, life, and the source of salvation. This season, from late September to mid-November, coincides with a time when Ethiopia's landscape explodes with vibrant flowers, making the metaphor even more vivid and tangible. The core of Zemene Tsigie is a 40-day optional fast, beginning around Meskerem 26 and concluding on Hidar 5. Unlike many mandatory fasts in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which has one of the strictest fasting regimes in the world, with up to 252 fasting days for clergy, Zemene Tsigie is a fast of free will. It is a personal act of love and remembrance, chosen by individuals to intimately connect with the suffering and perseverance of the Holy Family. It is an offering, a heartfelt prayer for the intercession of Saint Mary. Central to this season is the soul-stirring Mahlete Tsige, or Hymn of the Flower, alongside Tewahedo, the Lamentation of the Virgin. These aren't just songs, they are poetic masterpieces, often chanted throughout the night from Saturday evening until Sunday dawn in churches across Ethiopia. Composed by revered scholars like Abune Tsige Birhan in the 14th century, Mahlete Tsige comprises 150 stanzas, each a prayer, a lament, and a celebration of Mary and her Son. These hymns, accompanied by the ancient melodies of Saint Yared, weave a tapestry of sound that transports the faithful back to the desert paths of the Holy Family, reliving their journey through melody and word. Beyond the fasting and chanting, Zemene Tsigie also embodies a profound spirit of charity and community. In many rural areas and historically on Sundays throughout this season, people gather for a zikr, a communal banquet held in the name of the Virgin Mary. Here, the weak, the poor, and the travelers are invited to share food and drink. This beautiful tradition is a living testament to the hospitality shown to the Holy Family during their journey, a way of remembering and reciprocating the kindness of those who aided them in their time of need. It underscores the Church's teaching that faith is not just individual devotion, but also collective compassion. The richness of Tsome Tsige is deeply indebted to the intellectual and spiritual giants of the Ethiopian Church. It was Abune Tsige Birhan, a venerable father of the 14th century, who penned the 150 stanzas of Mahlete Tsige, comparing Mary's beauty to a pomegranate blossom, her countenance to a flower, even fasting himself to the point of wilting in empathy during his composition. And Abba Silas, with his Tewahedo, painted a poignant picture of Mary's sorrow and tears during the flight, noting how even the stones would have wept upon hearing of her plight. These scholars didn't just document, they felt and expressed the profound spiritual depth of this sacred journey, solidifying it in the heart of the Church. Today, Tsome Tsige remains a vibrant, cherished tradition. From the bustling cities to the quietest villages, the spiritual fervor of the season of the flower permeates daily life. Believers flock to churches for the midnight chants, adorned in their traditional white garments, carrying flowers, echoing the devotion of generations past. It's a time for introspection, for prayer, and for remembering that even in the face of persecution and hardship, faith, hope, and the unwavering love of a mother can lead to ultimate salvation. The story of Tsome Tsige is more than just a historical account. It's a profound theological narrative. It reminds us of God's providence, the humility of the Holy Family, and the immense love of the Virgin Mary. It's a testament to the idea that sanctity can be found in suffering, and that even the most desperate flight can become a sacred journey, blessing every step of the way. The miracles performed by Jesus, the falling idols, the springing waters, all underscore his divine nature, even as an infant. So the fast of the flower is not merely a name, it's an intricate tapestry woven with history, poetry, and living faith. It's a season where the beauty of nature mirrors profound spiritual truths, where the enduring image of an unfading flower, the Theotokos, nurtures the fruit of life. It's a call to remember the vulnerability and the triumph of the Holy Family's journey, an invitation to partake in a voluntary act of remembrance and love that strengthens the soul and connects generations. In a world that often overlooks ancient wisdom, Tsome Tsigie stands as a beacon, reminding us of the power of tradition, the beauty of devotion, and the profound stories hidden within our faith. What ancient traditions in your own heritage do you feel are overlooked yet hold immense spiritual significance? Or perhaps, what flowers of faith can you cultivate in your own life? We invite you to reflect on this beautiful journey. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Ethiopia's Fast of the Flower. If you were moved by this story, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this powerful narrative, and subscribe to our channel for more deep spiritual stories. Your support helps us bring these untold stories to light.